Hello everyone, welcome to Ultimate Diecast. And before we get on to my favourite subject, which is cop cars, American cop cars in particular, I've got a few things to show you, a few new things from Auto World. Vintage Muscle. This is a beauty. 1973 Ford Mustang Mach 1. Premium Facts. This is the first release of our new 1973 Ford Mustang Mach 1 casting. Many Auto World castings are developed to span multiple years. With an all-new front end, we can now replicate the Ford Mustang from 1971 through 1973. Medium copper, this one. Fantastic. We've all seen the back of that card. Ogle away in your own time. What do we say? Medium copper. Not a very spectacular name for what I would call a spectacular paint job. Oh yeah. Do we open? Oh, that opened quite easily too. Big blue Ford engine. Oh, that's a real looker, isn't it? 73 Mach 1 on the license plate. Twin exhausts. They seem to be thin tyres, but I think the big fat tyres are aftermarket, aren't they? Anybody who got hold of these put some fats on it. That's pretty. Auto World, you've done it again. That's a real beauty. Somebody in the comments asked me, I've lost that comment. I read it, I think I read it on my phone, and then I went to do the comments on my iPad, and now that I think of it, I didn't respond. But they said, what rolls better, Greenlight or Auto World? We'll figure that out, because we've got some of each. This is an Auto World, that's pretty good. But before we do the comparison, we'll do this one first. I thought this was a straight up recolor, but no, they've done the old front end tricky on this one. 1986 Chevy Silverado K10 stepside in bright red. It's not really bright. Anyway. Look at this. The front grille is relatively unchanged for 1986 from the previous year. Now, I'll get to it. Deluxe front appearance option. RPO V22 is standard on the Silverado for 1986. It featured quad headlights with the painted colour bar through the centre of the grille. I see. Same as before. Choking hazard. Don't shove that in your face, will you? Bright red? No. Bad name. Nice colour though. Okay, so if we do the back, it looks like something I've already got. It's got the opening tailgate. I thought, yeah, that's a nice recolour. Sweet, all tickety-boo, big fat wheels, and then get round to the front end, and they've pulled the same nifty trick they did on the Mustang. Or will do on the Mustang, should I say. It seems to have absolutely everything else in common, apart from the colour. Interior colour is different also. Should we bother opening this? Just for you. It's not something I'll bother doing myself. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Not too bad actually. See? Why? Down forever. Chunky looking beast. Auto World, eh? Absolute favourite other than Matchbox. You may or may not know I have another channel as we ogle a 2001 Ford Crown Victoria. Dexter, haven't watched a series, never will, I guarantee it. It's on Showtime, was on Showtime, who knows, 20 years ago. America's favourite serial killer. I think he went around killing serial killers. Good on you if you're into it. Yeah, I'm in it for the cars. Little side story. I don't go shopping much anymore. Not because I can't, because I won't. I don't particularly like shopping centres, etc. But my wife, on the other hand, she'll go out, leave me home alone with my tiny cars in my garden, and she'll often text me with photos of cars, and she just writes in the caption, which of these do you want? And almost always, probably actually always, my text in reply is all. And she doesn't even bother when she spots a Crown Victoria police car. She just buys it on my behalf. Isn't that lovely? I'm not nah, yeah. You've seen an engine before. Look at that. Isn't that the hottest looking car you've ever seen? I mean, there are some slight issues with the so-called chrome surrounds, whatever. Just looks like it's seen some action on the streets. But yeah, I still get questioned when she gets home. Look at this beauty. This is Kansas Highway Patrol 2011 Crown Victoria. Now, these are 10 years apart. Not a lot of difference, is there? I know from my comments from people like you, it's a little bit of history on that Ford only made the Crown Victoria for as long as they did for police forces, rental car companies. I hired one in 2011 when I spent a month in the States. I specifically asked for a Crown Victoria and got one. Called it the Flying Sofa because of the ride quality. And yeah, thoroughly enjoyed myself. Put a few miles on the clock. The petrol prices were very reasonable. You pay by the gallon over there, not by the litre. And even now I see on the news quite a lot Americans are up in arms about the petrol prices or gas prices. Let me assure you, you're still on a good wicket compared to pretty much everywhere else on the planet. But yeah, when prices go up 70%, no matter what they were, it hurts, doesn't it? But yeah, I was further interrogated when my wife got home. I'm sure you had this one. Yes. Last one to show you today. I'm sure I have this one too, but yeah. It's the 1983 Ford LTD Crown Victoria. Terminator 2 Judgment Day. That was a great movie, wasn't it? I think I went to the movies by myself to see it. I was so keen to see it. Because you can't see it on the small screen for the first time. You've got to see it on the big screen. And the destruction just made me laugh. I just loved it. And of course, plenty of cop cars in those movies. Plenty of cop cars. Not goofy like the Blues Brothers. You can have 1,000 cop cars, but if you do what they did, not into it. Arnie, on the other hand, yeah, that's the real deal. In movie land, anyway. Awesome. Great to have another one of these in the precinct. The Ultimate Diecast precinct. Yeah. Cool light bar too. I like the more modern ones. Actually, the very modern ones where they're all clear, not my thing. Not that that's all clear, but you know what I mean. I like to see the red and the blue, and even that's okay. It's kind of daggy, kind of old-fashioned, but I still like it. Fabulous. What a day. what a day in the collection. That's about it. Hope you enjoyed this video and all of the videos I put together for you. It's my pleasure always, and most of the things I unbox I do on camera because I want to make a video and I want to show you. So there you go. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, and to compare the pair, for rollers we've got Greenlight and Auto World. Not great, but they're not made to race.